Jaw positioning. So typically when I get asked this question, what you're really getting at is how big should I open my mouth? That doesn't really matter. So what I'm going to say is really simple. Just let your jaw go. Just let your jaw go. Now the issue becomes if you cannot just let your jaw go, why is that? So if I get my peaches out in Georgia, yeah, that's it. So that's like I get my peaches out in Georgia. The jaw should just release. But if you feel like it cannot, if you're like, if you feel like the jaw is jutting forward or like it's tensing in such a way that you can't enunciate clearly, that's a sign that something else is not doing what it needs to do. A tight jaw is what I call a compensatory mechanism. It's when these muscles up here want to what I call is what is known as a compensatory mechanism. These muscles will compensate for what these muscles aren't doing, or if the vocal cords aren't closing well, and that's something to know. So, see, if we were in a voice lesson one-on-one, there could be a bunch of reasons for this, we could do a lot of things, but a simple kind of quick little litmus test, can you trill through it? I almost ran out of breath. But can you lip trill through it? If you cannot, if that's happening, it's not that your lips are too big, your lips are too small, your lips are too dry, your lips are too wet. It means that you probably have an imbalance in how you're releasing that breath and how you're connecting to your vocal cords. Try to make the tone as clear as possible. Also play with dynamics, because this is kind of a basic song. But if I was doing what's something more dynamic, I don't wanna walk around knowing I was your fool. A little more, I would. I would use the trill dynamically to simulate like the flows. I don't wanna walk around. As opposed to I don't wanna walk around. So I would make it match what I'm really trying to do. But the point is, if the trill stops, that probably means that you're clenching, gripping somewhere, and that you're disrupting the natural flow of breath. And so use that. A tight jaw is a symptom of the voice not being in a place of balance. But we don't want to go to the jaw and try to fix the jaw. That's symptom chasing. We want to go to the root. Check on the breath, check on how the breath is flowing, check on the closure of the vocal folds.